Good day, family. Welcome to day 24 of our Love Revolution. We thank God for His goodness and His mercy, for how He's kept us in this past 23 days, immersing us and saturating us in His love, and then feeding our spirit so that we can be freed up to do what He's called us to do. I've been exploring, I've been thinking about, the love of God and the extent to which God would take us, and I realized that there is no boundaries. There's no boundaries. So our theme for today is that reckless love is boundless. And the scripture we're going to use is Ephesians chapter 3 verse 17. Paul said that I'm praying that you get grounded and rooted in love, and that you have a deep understanding of the depth, the breadth, and the height of the love of God that surpasses every human understanding. God's love surpasses every human understanding. We cannot comprehend His love. Why? Because how can somebody like Jesus take the ministry that has been entrusted in His hands, the one He traded His life for, and give it to the hands of someone like Peter and say, Peter, take care of my people? This same Peter denied Jesus a couple of hours ago when he had confessed his love. And now Jesus is about to entrust the whole agenda into his hands, but he did it. That is the boundless nature of His love. There is no limit to the extent which God can go to reach us. And when you keep reading that scripture, it says that, and unto Him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly over and above what you ask or what you imagine. Most of us believers are good at asking, but we don't work on the imagination. See, if you can imagine the extent to which God can go with you, it frees you up to begin to do great things. Peter believed that he could go with the Lord to no extent. He failed, but he rose up again. See, when you have your mind made up that I'm going to go all out with God, that I'm going to explore the boundaries to which God has called me to, you might make mistakes in the process, but you will rise up and get up again. And Bible says that our God is able to do super and above what we imagine. So what you're thinking about that God is capable of doing, God can do much more than that. And that's why I want somebody to begin to explore the boundaries of God's love. Concerning your health, concerning your finances, concerning your career, your business, begin to take it to the next notch. Your inventions, the ideas God has given to you, don't let nobody place you in a box. Yes, you might fail, but the love of God will lift you up. You might falter in the process, but if you begin to think that His love will go at all lengths with me, that there's no shadow He will not light, there's no mountain He will not climb, there is nothing God will do to reach out and help me, you begin to realize that you are not alone on this journey. Explore the boundaries. Don't be restrained by the voices of men. Men will always put you in a box, but I challenge you, the God who created you, He placed no limit in you. He says, have dominion, subdue. That's a life of no boundaries. And that's our action plan for today. You want to say, Father, I refuse to be restrained where I have kept myself. I begin to explore your love. See, come out. There's greatness God has placed in us that many of us, out of fear, we have kept it in. But the Lord is bringing it out. And the second action plan is you want to share this video and this love with somebody. Bring somebody along this journey. It's going to be beautiful. Father, I thank you that your word has inspired us today. And we come out of every box that human beings or even ourselves have placed on ourselves. We raise the boundaries and we take the ceiling to the next level. And we know that you are able to do exceedingly abundantly above what we set our hands to do, according to your power, which is your love, which are deposited in us. We honor and will bless you in Jesus' name. God bless you, child of God. Share this video with somebody else. I'll catch you tomorrow, and we explore more boundaries on the love of God. Bye-bye.